Yeah, I used to beforehand have to do like multiple tests on people, like do a full test, stop, recalibrate, do another test, and then I have to like extract all the manual data, throw it in a spreadsheet, and make all these graphs manually. Now you can just have those graphs and the data in one report. So just from like a coach or business perspective, just the ability to very efficiently administer a test. And literally, it takes me about 5 minutes just to like look through the data real quick, double check the numbers, and then I can generate a full report and have a consultation with somebody right then and there. I don't have to wait and schedule a consult a couple days later or whatnot.
Right.
And so that for me was one of the reasons I've always stuck with especially the core medical CardioCoach system, because I can just get that reporting right away, and it gives the graphs. I can see the crossover points for metabolic efficiency. That's like the big thing that we look at is where do you cross over from burning more fat to more carbs, and being able to show people where that point is, and then have just all the data laid out right there is been the most helpful thing for me. Just trying to be able to, make a business and career out of metabolic testing, because if I had a machine that was not that efficient, it would be a lot harder to do. And so for a really dialed in business or lab, that's what you need to be able to get to, is the ability to, deliver good, accurate results, which is hard to do sometimes. And then also be able to get the reporting data to somebody very efficiently. Because that's like, as soon as someone's done a test, they have all these thoughts in their head. They want to see their numbers. They want to know how to use it. And that really is the best time to like get someone to absorb and understand the information. And so I literally, like, when I do a test, usually my goal is, as soon as the test is done, I have people download the CardioCoach app on their phone, get their metabolic results on their phone. I even have them the Garmin Connect IQ data field, because you can get people downloading their metabolic profile right onto their Garmin watch, like right then and there. And then every workout they do from that point on, they can see the fat and the carb, breakdown. And when people see that, when they see those numbers for their metabolic profile, and they're like, oh, wow, I just did that long run, and 90% of the energy I burned was coming from, carbs, and I only burned this much fat. Now I understand why I'm not losing weight while I'm marathon training. Like, that's the easiest way for me as a coach to get people to buy into, whether it's zone 2 training, or why I want you running a slower pace for certain runs. It's not to run slow. It's to, oxidize more fat and develop your metabolic efficiency. And once they buy into that, then it's like, they're good. I don't have to struggle convincing an athlete to hit their paces or their heart rate numbers. They buy into the program, they understand it. And so I think that's the hardest thing sometimes for a coach, is to get some athletes to understand that. And when you have the data, it's crystal clear, they know, and people will follow the plan, hopefully. Like, that's